All right, guys. So this time we're going to be completing the square. Okay. Before we saw ones like this where then we had to factor them completely, where you would have like two things. Okay. If you remember, you can use the x. And remember your c, which is 4. And your b, which is 4, goes here. Okay. So you look for what multiplied to get 4 and put them out here. In this case, it's 2 and 2. So this one would be n plus 2, n plus 2. Then you'd write it as n plus 2, and then you would square it. Okay. We also came across ones that look like this, that were nice perfect squares too, where you would do this, so you'd end up with 2. And the biggest thing I've kind of seen, this is A, this is B, this is C. C always goes on top, B goes on the bottom. It doesn't matter if it's like here, C is smaller and your B is bigger. Okay, that doesn't matter. I've seen some people want to switch them because they think bigger should go on the top. Okay, that's not how it goes. Also remember, carry your negatives. So what times what is going to give us ones? Well, obviously just ones. Okay, but then they're both going to be negative, aren't they? Because a negative 1 times negative 1 gives a positive. Negative 1 minus 1 gives us negative 2. So this becomes v minus 1, v minus 1, or as we wrote them last time, v minus 1 is squared. Okay, so now we're going to be looking at how we can finish completing that square when needed. Okay, so what you guys are going to be doing is finding the value of c that completes this square. So, like we've been looking at, a, x squared plus bx plus c. Okay, and here's your formula. You're going to do b divided by 2, then square it, and that will be what c is equal to. Okay, so you're going to have problems that look like this. So you're going to have your a minus 26a plus c. Okay, and this c is just that place. Okay, or at the end, your number or your constant that didn't have a variable. So it's not actually your variable this time. It's just standing in place of a number. Okay, so this is where you're going to do b divided by 2. Okay, and then square it. And that's what this c is going to equal to. And that's all we're looking for at this point is that. Okay, so let's take a look. Now, it doesn't matter if it's positive or negative. Just put the number and don't worry about the negative sign, okay? That's going to be there anyway. So our b in this chance, because remember this is a, this is b, this is c. A is 1, b is 26, and in this case c, we don't know. Okay, so our b is 26, so 26 divided by 2, and then square it. So 26 divided by 2 is 13, then square it, which is 169. Okay, and this is going to work if you guys have your square root card that you guys have been making that I told you guys to do a couple times ago. So then you can just look. You won't have to put that in. Okay, so in this case, c is equal to 169. Okay, let's go ahead and look at another one. So again, we're going to do b divided by 2, then square it. So in this case, b is 6 divided by 2, then square it. So 6 divided by 2 is 3, then squared. So in this case, c is equal to 9. Okay, let's take a look at another. Okay, like again, we're going to do b divided by 2, square it. Okay, so b is 4 divided by 2, then squared. So 4 divided by 2 is 2, then square it. Once again, c this time is a 4. Okay, let's look at one more. Again, we're going to do b divided by 2, then square it. In this case, your b is 30 divided by 2, square it. So 30 divided by 2 is 15. Remember, we're going to square it again. And if you got your card, you can look it up and see that c in this case is equal to 225. Okay, That's all there is to this one, guys. Any questions, please ask.